Alright folks, time for another video. This time I'm not going to ramble too much like I did with my Cyberpunk 2077 video. This time I want to talk about Anthem and something interesting that happened a couple of days ago. And I tried my best here to change a little bit of the environment, and turns out I actually had a totem for Anthem that I have never used before, so I'm gonna use this for this video. And as I was setting it up, I uh, read something hilarious that I haven't noticed before on these totems. These are for my country, but it says right here that this is the best Bioware game up to date. These are one of those quotes from video game publications, and can you guess what is the publication that says this is the best Bioware game up to date? I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds. It's Polygon. Of course, they're gonna say something cringy like this, but yeah, I think it's kind of hilarious. I set it up next to a totem for Tekken 7 because I wanted to balance out a pretty trashy game with an actual good game, but I'm glad that this totem can finally come to some use. I got it from my uh, apartment here slash warehouse, which is one of the rooms serves as a warehouse for all these items that I have. But before I continue, guys, I want to make a kind of like a serious clarification and a disclaimer here. The company that I work for in my native country uh, works with a couple of video game publishers, and I'm one of the people in my country that is responsible for providing content creators and video game publications for codes for various games. And one of these publishers is EA. So when Anthem was released, I was the one giving up some of the codes for content creators. I also did that for It Takes Two, one of the recent games that was released, and for Mass Effect Legendary. But despite that, everything that I say here on my channel is my own personal opinion. I'm not coached nor guided by anyone to say anything for any video company in a positive or negative way whatsoever. I am playing video games for a very long period of time. I'm still actively playing video games. So whatever I say here is from a personal position. It's my own opinion from someone who is just a fan of video games, and not a mouthpiece for any video game company. I hope that's clear. I'm not going to make these clarifications every single time, but in this game I thought it was appropriate. So the best Anthem was released, of course, in 2019, and the best Bioware game up to date. Now, as the support for the game was discontinued, as it became clear at the end of last year. So now let me just show you how the best game from Bioware, according to Polygon, uh, for how much it sells right now. So let me just okay, let's park this up here. I'll make it a little bit smaller. And on the PlayStation Store now we have the mid-year deals. There is also a weekend offer for a couple of titles, so you can buy Demon Souls, and Returnal is awesome. There is new in the new edition, but in the mid-year deals, every time you have to look through the deals, you always have to check the mark for full game, because otherwise you're going to have a lot of DLCs and microtransactions for various titles. And there are a couple of games out here, nothing like the hot deals that ended up last week. We have a couple of also titles here. You can see Horizon Zero Dawn for whoever didn't get it from PlayStation Plus, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Persona Pet, Ghost Runner, which is in my opinion more fun cyberpunk game that Cyberpunk 2077. We have Bloodborne for 17 euros, Yakuza Collection, Danganronpa, Tomb Raider, Borderlands, MGS5, Devil May Cry, Deus Ex, which is again a better cyberpunk game compared to uh, Cyberpunk 2077, this title which I have to try at some point. And here we have Anthem. Anthem, which right now costs 2.79 euros. That's a little over $3, guys. Isn't that hilarious? Now, there was when the game was released and the whole debacle started, there were some people that were defending the game here and there. And honestly, when last year it became clear that they're not going, or it was it this year? I don't really remember, when the news was released that they're not going to continue with the support of the game. They were kind of like thinking it out for a little bit, and they decided they're gonna drop the support for the game in terms of additional content. But the servers are still active. However, now the game costs a little over $3, which I think shows very well the circle of life and circle of video games, and how a game that it has fallen out of grace can basically be sold that cheaply. And for all intensive purposes, guys, I think this price for this game is worth it, in my opinion. It's still very fun to fly around with the javelins. I personally played with the interceptor, but kind of makes me sad for the fans of the games a little bit, because it looks like a joke, honestly. And I was hoping that at some point they are going to try and rehaul the game, but it became clear that they are not going to support Anthem anymore. And I think overall the looter shooter video games are always in a very controversial state at launch. Like Marvel Avengers is also really bad, and I cannot stress enough how, like, when I saw Hawkeye in that game, he looks like the blandest video game character of all time. Honestly, I know that people were kind of like complaining about how Ethan in Resident Evil 8 is super bland and super uninteresting, but Hawkeye in Marvel's Avengers is just the worst, in my opinion. So yeah, Anthem right now costs $3, and I'm actually gonna buy it on this price, because I have the game on a physical promo disc, like this. I don't know if you can see it there. Just yeah, that's for Horizon Zero Dawn. But I have the game on a disc like this, on a promo disc. But since I don't want to switch a disc on my PS5, I'm gonna pay it on the pay $3 to have the game digitally. I'm not going to play it anytime soon, of course, but yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below, guys. I hope you like this video. If you have anything to ask me in regards of I don't know how things work when it comes to community management and communications with content creators, influencers, and video game media from the position that I'm from, please let me know down in the comment section below. And I'm going to make a video specifically for that, because I have a lot of experience and I am well versed in that field. But yeah, this is the state of Anthem. It's 279 euros and a little over $3 if you want to convert it into dollars. And I found out that this was kind of like showing how the cycle of video games and pretty much how a cycle of life of video game works. And I thought that was interesting, so I wanted to make a video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. My next video will be a review of the Rurouni Kenshin movie that came out just a couple of days ago. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!